that expired yogurt sitting in the back of the refrigerator is not trash. It is packed with billions of live cultures that garden soil is desperately craving. Here is exactly how to turn 1 cup of expired plain yogurt into the most powerful living soil drench available, in under 24 hours, using nothing more than what is already in the kitchen. The only things needed for this are 1 cup of plain, unsweetened expired yogurt, 1 gallon of unchlorinated water or collected rainwater, 1 large dark garden bucket, a wooden stirring stick or old spoon, and a standard green watering can. That is the entire supply list. There is nothing to buy, and no special equipment required. Plain yogurt is the essential ingredient here because it contains live, active bacterial cultures that go directly to work building biological life in the garden soil. Flavored yogurt, sweetened yogurt, and Greek yogurt with added thickeners or stabilizers should all be avoided. The simpler the yogurt label, the stronger the result in the garden. Before anything gets mixed together, the yogurt needs a quick visual inspection. Expired yogurt is completely safe and effective to use in the garden as long as there is no black, green, or fuzzy visible mold growing anywhere on the surface. A thin layer of clear watery liquid resting on top of the yogurt is completely normal. That is simply separated whey, and it just needs to be stirred back in before use. The expiration date printed on the container is a freshness guideline for human consumption and has nothing to do with the bacterial activity level inside the jar. Yogurt that is slightly past its date often carries even more active microbial life, which is exactly what the garden soil is looking for. Pour 1 full cup of expired plain yogurt directly into the large garden bucket. Add 1 full gallon of unchlorinated water and stir slowly and thoroughly until the yogurt is completely dissolved and the water turns a light, even milky white color throughout. If tap water is the only option available, simply fill the bucket the night before use and leave it sitting open so the chlorine dissipates naturally overnight before mixing in the yogurt. Collected rainwater is the best choice because it is naturally chlorine-free and contains trace minerals that complement the live yogurt cultures well. Once the mixture looks fully and evenly blended with no visible clumps remaining at the bottom of the bucket, it is ready to take straight out to the garden. For a noticeably more powerful result, add exactly 1 tablespoon of unsulfured blackstrap molasses directly into the bucket before the final stir. Molasses acts as an immediate energy food source for the live bacteria in the yogurt, increasing their activity level before the mixture ever reaches the soil surface. This step is completely optional, but it makes a real and measurable difference in beds with compacted, depleted, or heavily used soil that needs a faster biological recovery. The molasses will turn the mixture from milky white to a light caramel tan color, which is completely normal and expected. 1 tablespoon per gallon carries no risk of oversaturating the soil with sugars, and it will not negatively affect any plants growing in the bed. If the garden bed soil is dry or has been sitting without water for several days, it needs to be lightly pre-watered before the yogurt mixture is poured on. Applying a living microbial drench directly to bone-dry soil significantly reduces its effectiveness because the bacteria need moisture already present in the soil to begin moving, spreading, and colonizing through the root zone. 1 slow and gentle pass with a watering can over the top 2 inches of the bed is all the pre-watering that is needed. This simple preparation step takes only 2 or 3 minutes, but dramatically improves how quickly and how deeply the yogurt mixture penetrates down into the soil, where the active roots are growing and where the biological benefit will be felt the most. Pour the full yogurt and water mixture slowly and evenly across the soil surface of the garden bed, working outward in a wide, gradual circle from the base of each plant outward. The goal is a thorough, even saturation across the entire bed, rather than concentrating the full gallon in a single area. Keep the mixture applied directly to the soil surface and off the leaves and plant stems entirely. 1 gallon of this mixture is enough to effectively treat approximately 4 to 6 square feet of garden bed at a single application. For larger growing areas, simply double or triple the recipe using the same ratio of 1 cup of plain yogurt per gallon of water. Pour until the soil across the full treated area looks visibly dark and evenly saturated. If this is already making sense and there is a garden out there that could use this kind of simple, no-cost living boost, go ahead and hit that like button right now and subscribe so the next tip comes straight through. Now here's exactly what happens to the soil over the next 24 hours and what to watch for. Within the first several hours after application, the live bacterial cultures in the yogurt begin establishing a foothold in the soil and interacting with the existing organic matter in the root zone. The most immediate and noticeable change is that the treated soil holds moisture visibly better than surrounding untreated areas, staying consistently soft and damp, even as the temperature rises during the day. By the end of the full 24-hour period, a faint, earthy, and slightly sour smell may be detectable when leaning close to the soil surface. That smell is a completely healthy indicator that microbial activity is underway, and the biology of the soil is activating. Over the following 48 to 72 hours, that faint sour note will transition into the deep, rich, sweet earthy aroma that is the reliable signature of living, biologically active soil at its best. At the 24-hour mark, press one finger gently about an inch into the treated soil and compare how it feels to an untreated area of the bed nearby. Soil that has received an active microbial drench will feel noticeably softer, lighter, and more sponge-like than the surrounding untreated soil, even if both areas received the same amount of sunlight and air exposure during the day. Earthworms already present in the garden bed may begin migrating toward the treated area within the first full day as well, and this is one of the clearest and most encouraging early indicators that the soil environment is improving. Any white or slightly milky residue visible on the soil surface is simply dried yogurt residue and is completely harmless. Scratch it lightly with a finger or a small hand rake and water it in gently. This yogurt soil drench delivers the strongest and most lasting results when applied consistently on a schedule of every 2 to 3 weeks throughout the entire active growing season. The beneficial bacteria introduced through the yogurt do not permanently establish in large enough populations to fully sustain themselves without regular reintroduction, especially in garden beds that are being actively planted, harvested, and turned between crops. During spring bed preparation, and again during late-season bed rejuvenation, applying the drench every 2 weeks instead of every 3 gives the soil the densest possible microbial population heading into each new growing cycle. The same recipe also works exceptionally well when poured directly over an active compost pile, dramatically increasing decomposition speed and microbial diversity. Each application made throughout the season compounds into measurable long-term biological soil wealth. To get the maximum biological benefit from every single application, follow the yogurt drench immediately with a 1/4 to 1/2 inch layer of finished dark compost spread evenly across the full treated soil surface. The compost gives the freshly introduced bacteria an instant and abundant organic food source they can begin breaking down right away, which dramatically accelerates their establishment deep in the root zone. This combination of live bacterial cultures from the yogurt and rich finished organic material from the compost creates exactly the kind of dense, biologically active growing environment that consistently produces the healthiest, most productive garden beds season after season. The compost layer also acts as a light surface mulch that helps hold moisture in the treated soil, keeping the newly established microbial community hydrated and actively working for longer between watering cycles. Here's the full recap from start to finish. Take 1 cup of plain expired yogurt, add 1 gallon of unchlorinated water, stir in 1 optional tablespoon of unsulfured molasses, and blend it thoroughly in a large garden bucket until fully smooth and milky white. Pre-water any dry soil before applying. Pour the full mixture in a slow, even circle across the soil surface around the base of the plants, keeping it off the leaves entirely. Check the soil at 24 hours by pressing a finger in to feel for improved softness and moisture retention, and watch for earthworm migration toward the treated area. Apply the drench every 2 to 3 weeks throughout the growing season, and follow each application with a light compost layer for the strongest biological result. Every single ingredient in this process is something that would have otherwise gone straight into the trash, and the garden will keep rewarding that investment all season long. If this video helped and there is a garden out there that is about to get its first yogurt drench this week, please give it a like and hit subscribe, so more simple, practical, zero-cost organic gardening tips keep coming every week. Drop a comment below and share what is growing in the garden right now. It would be great to hear about it.